Jeff, your Tropical Plant Party. How's everybody doing? Hope you're good. I'm okay. Just wanted to go ahead and do a quick video and say I'm sorry there was no vlog over this last weekend. There's a lot going on. I got sick. It's a long story. It'll all be in the vlog. I'm fine now. Everything's okay. I'm still kind of recovering. I can't like lift and do anything strenuous, so there wasn't much to vlog about anyways. So this weekend, this upcoming vlog is just going to be a combination of last week and this week. So just giving a quick update. I'm back in the bubble. It got nice for a few days, like in the 70s and even the mid 80s. And today it's 29 degrees and was snowing a little bit this morning. So I'm back in here tending to the annuals. It's like things are building up in here. I'm losing space to walk. Spring is supposed to be here by now, but it's not. It's okay. Just going with the flow. You can't fight nature. And I've been looking at the climatic graph for my area, and temperatures rarely drop below 45 after April 23rd. That seems to be the trend. If you're not familiar with climatic graphs, I suggest you get online, type in your city and climatic graph. There's all kinds of fun data out there for your area, your climate. You can go back every single year and see your highs and lows and precipitation. It's pretty nifty stuff. Almost like a modern day farmer's almanac. Orchids are looking okay, considering I haven't really been very present to take care of them. Particularly this brassivola's got a lot of new growth on it. Some nice roots, looking good. The vandas are very unhappy and mad at me. I haven't been able to do anything, including water. So they went from being watered 3 times a day to getting it like once a day, if not every other day. They'll be okay. It was only for a week. They're not going to die or anything. A few days of heavy soakings, they'll bounce back just fine. The new growths on the Bulbophyllum carunculata looking pretty cool. They're really taking off. This is probably one of the easiest orchids I've ever grown. I really haven't had to fuss with this much at all, which I love. All right, you probably want to know the actual name. That's the proper thing to do on a plant channel, right? Bulbophyllum carunculata. That's how I'm saying it. Awesome, easy orchid. Really enjoying it. Dendrobium still blooming, looking pretty good. The Maxillaria has some flowers on it too. Maxillaria tenafolia. Looking okay, fairly happy. Sorry things are a little bit shaky. My hands are kind of shaky, so my apologies. Got this cool strawberry in the mail. The variety is called Ruby Ann. It has really pretty, like, bright red flowers, or ruby flowers. I don't know how the fruit tastes, but the flowers are pretty. And this is really probably doubled in size in the last week, which is awesome. And have our tomato back here with lots and lots of fruit on it. Nothing's ripening yet, but I was concerned that tomato would not be happy in the bubble because there's not a lot of airflow. I mean, I have my fans, but they can only do so much. But it actually seems to be doing really well. It's growing, the fruit are getting bigger. I'm surprised by that, but it's a good thing. No reason to question it. Sun patients are looking pretty happy. This new variety is called Neon Pink, and I love it. I love the shade of the flowers. The flower color on the sun patients is like impossible to get on this camera. They're very, very, very reflective and sparkly. And you know I love sparkles, but yeah, it's hard to show it off. It's really hard to be like, hey, these are pretty when you can't really see them. And I actually have a video on impatiens that should be out in a few days, probably. Just talking about sun patients, New Guinea patients, and regular impatiens. It's like a beginner's type thing. And this Pachystaches, which cut back in the vlog, I don't know, a few weeks ago. It's really putting on some new growth, but it's not the best looking growth. I may even give that a chop and let it branch out more. I want it to get more bushy from the base. Yeah, overall, everything is happy, healthy, and good. I'm really happy with how these crotons are doing. I will say, you know, whenever I've overwintered crotons successfully, it's been in my basement, and I've kept them dark and dry, and they will usually defoliate and come back for me when it gets warm. I've never really been able to pull them off inside in this bubble area because I've never been able to get the heat quite right. I mean, I've been able to keep them alive, but not get them growing. And all of them have actually put on a decent amount of growth this year. You can see the foliage that's more light or not as variegated. That's the newer growth because the artificial lighting's not quite bright enough in here to bring out the intensity. But they're growing, they're happy, they have stopped dropping leaves. They always drop leaves when I bring them in. I think it's just kind of a response to the change in airflow and temperature and lighting. probably mostly lighting and watering. But yeah, they're doing great. I think the main difference this year versus other years is I didn't put them on the ground. If I had, it probably would have been okay because I put the styrofoam down on the ground. They wouldn't have been sitting on the cold concrete. But I'm happy about that because for some reason it's always hard to find new crotons in the spring and summer. They sell them all winter. I don't bother buying them because things are kind of crowded in here. Then spring comes around and they go from being $8 to $12 a piece to like $30 to $50, just crazy. So I'm happy that I was able to keep these guys, particularly the mother and daughter hybrid back here. It's not really focusing very well. It's more of a strap leaf and it's a really pretty variety. And these are fairly decent size at this point. So like I said, I'm happy about that. Spindle palms are looking good. There's some gingers. You can't really see some hedychiums. The butterfly gingers they've sensed the change in temperature. Things are much warmer in here right now because it's been warmer outside. Not so much today, but most days. So those are responding and starting to take off. And lots and lots and lots of good things. And I almost forgot about the vanilla, which has a really nice new growth right here. Lots of aerial roots popping out, which you can see right there. It's all the way around the plant. This is the one I pot up in a video a while ago, and I was a little bit concerned about the potting medium, but it actually seems to be doing really, really well. I've just been watering it more lightly so that the soil doesn't stay soaking wet for too long, and it's doing great. I wasn't sure because they're really a heat-loving orchid, and the Vandas do okay in here, but they kind of like barely make it by. They grow. I get some buds, but it's not like they just flourish. But they've done better this year than ever before because of the plastic walls holding in the heat. But if the Vandas are doing okay, then I figured the vanilla should be fine. And it is. It's doing really well, actually. Really excited about how quickly this is showing new growth. But yeah, that's going to do it. Just a quick update, just saying hi because I've been gone for a minute. Hope everybody's doing well. Things will get back to normal as of this weekend. I haven't really been on my computer or my social media because what was wrong was there was like a nerve issue with an infection and it really hurt to look at my computer screen. So I'm sorry if I haven't been responding to comments on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, or here on YouTube. Very sorry about that. But I'm going to get back onto that, and I'm really excited to get talking to everybody. Okay, but I hope everybody's doing well, and keep on growing, everybody. Bye-bye.